Hey, beautiful people, a very beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you. How are we all doing? Guys, I know we're doing amazing, all right. In today's video, I will be teaching you every sign you need to know as a woman that you are ovulating. Now, what's the relevance of this video to me? Now, as a woman, it's very important you understand your body, know when you are ovulating, know your menstrual cycles, and a whole lot of things. So, as a woman, if you know when you are ovulating, you should know when to get pregnant. As a woman, if you know when you are ovulating, you should know when you should sort for a male child if you are looking for a male child, and you should know when to sort for a female child. I've just been taking you gradually through all the videos. But in today's video, I will be teaching you signs that you are ovulating. Anyways, without wasting time, let us dive directly into today's video. Come on.
Ryan Little.
Alright guys, welcome to my channel. If you are seeing my beautiful face for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. I'm a registered nurse and I live and practice in the United Kingdom. And on this channel, I share every juicy information. So do where to subscribe, do where to share, and don't forget to like. Alright, what is ovulation? What are the signs that I am ovulating? Let's get directly to that now. So, ovulation is that day an ova is released. Now, a woman has a lot of eggs. That's how God created a woman. So, ovulation is that day a matured egg, which is called the ova, is released from the ovary to the fallopian tube, waiting to be fertilized by the sperm. That is ovulation. In simple terms, ovulation means the day a matured egg is released from the ovary sac down into the fallopian tube, waiting to be fertilized by the sperm. So that day, that matured egg is being released from the ovary into the fallopian tube is called ovulation. Now, God is wonderful, you will agree with me. That day is called ovulation. Now, if you have a 28-day cycle, your ovulation is day 14. Now, if you have a 35-day cycle, your ovulation is day 21. So God is really wonderful. But Nurse Violet, how do I know exactly when I am ovulating? Now, this will bring me to signs and symptoms of ovulation. Like I said, if you know when you are ovulating, you know when to get pregnant, you know when to have a male child, you know when to have a female child. These things are easy. Every woman ought to understand how their body system works. Number one signs of ovulation is cervical mucus. I'll tell you how it works. Look at your screen. Cervical mucus. We all know that as a woman, we often have discharges in our vagina. A lot of those discharges are normal discharges. But during ovulation, the discharges you have from your vagina is like a egg white. If you hold it on your hand and try to drag it, it is sticky. It is like a thread. That sign, that is the major sign of ovulation. Cervical mucus changes. The cervical mucus in the body becomes like an elastic. It becomes slippery. You can stretch it and it's going like a thread. You can try to do an analysis with your own body. If you don't know when you ovulate, keep observing your cervical mucus. Keep observing the discharges that comes out from your vagina. When you see that, I'm sharing it on the screen. Elastic, sticky, stretchy, slippery. That is the major sign of ovulation. And if you're looking for a child, that is the day you shoot your shot. And trust me, you're going to get it. Number two signs of ovulation is increase in libido. We all know that women really are not the kind of people who have sexual urges all the time. But trust me, the way God created a woman, when a woman is ovulating, she is the one who is looking for sex at that moment. Why? There is increase in libido. God so created a woman that the day you are ovulating, He wants you to meet with a man so that procreation can occur. That's how God created a woman. So that means if you know your body and you are ovulating and you are married and you want a child, that is when you shoot your shot. Because already there is increased urge for sex and you married, like you need a child. If you meet, definitely there will be procreation. So every woman experiences this. If you're a married couple, you see that most women at this point in their life or at this point in a month, then you see them asking you for something, then you know it's increased libido. It happens to every woman. However, the woman has rights, can control it. It's something you can also control. But the increased urge for sex is there. That's number two sign that you are ovulating. Because God created it that when you are ovulating, you meet with your partner, then you get pregnant. Okay? Now, number three signs of ovulation is heightened sense of smell. Like a lot of women, when they are ovulating, they can tell you, are you cooking fried rice? Hmm. Are you roasting fish? Like they have a very height of smell. It's just like somebody pregnant having pica. They are just like that. A lot of women experience height of smells when they are ovulating. It is natural. All right. Now, number four is breast tenderness or soreness. A lot of women should notice this. Every time in a particular month, the breast becomes really sore, a bit tender. When you're wearing a bra or when you're trying to mistakenly touch it, it looks as if you're feeling pain. It's so tender, so touch, it's so like sore. That's a sign of ovulation. It's so sweet and so lovely when you, as a woman, understand your body system. And I want to encourage every one of you to understand how your body system works. Like you see the wonders of God when you see all the signs in you. So breast tenderness is there, breast soreness is there. It happens to majority of women. Like out of 100 women, 95% of women experience this breast tenderness and breast soreness during their ovulation. Again, there is no cause for alarm. It is natural and it is normal. All right. Now, number fifth point I want to mention is headache and nausea. Most women feel like, oh my god, my head is aching me. Oh, I feel like I want to throw up, but they don't throw up. They just have this feeling of headache. They just have this feeling of nausea. It is natural. Why? Like we said, a matured egg was released from the ovary sac into the fallopian tube. So this process is the ovulation. So because of that, your body senses it. Your body is a bit tender. It's showing all the effects, and that is why you could have headache, and that is why you could have nausea. Another signs that most women experience, which will be my number six, is the basal body temperature. During your ovulation, you will feel a bit hot, a bit warm and a bit hot to touch. As a woman, if you experience this, if you like try to understand, or if you try to pay attention to your body, you will see that the period you ovulate, you feel this a bit of a high body temperature. Again, it is natural. It is part of the natural process of ovulation. Okay. Now, another thing you feel when you are ovulated is spotting. But this does not occur in all women. It occurs in minority of women. Why do most women spot? I'm not talking about bleeding. I'm only talking about spotting. Why do most women spot when they are ovulated? The reason is simple. The egg is being released from the ovary sac. So because it's being released into the fallopian tube, there could be some ruptured follicle, which might just cause you to experience spotting. And how do you know? Probably when you went to the toilet to pass urine, you just have a wipe, you just see a bit of blood. It is not bleeding, it is just spotting. And like I said, it happens to minority of women. Now, another sign of ovulation is God is wonderful. The cervix becomes higher. Like most women, especially those who have given birth, if you put your hand into your vagina, you could feel your cervix because the cervix is a bit down. But during ovulation, the cervix becomes higher, it becomes softer, and it opens. You see how God wants you to understand your body so that if you want to have kids, this is the best time to go for it. So the cervix becomes very soft, becomes very soft, goes higher, and becomes opened to receive. So that's how it works. So during ovulation, you just might feel that the cervix, when you put your hand that is very close down below, is now a bit higher, is now softer, and you can see it opened. So this is how it works. Why is it opening? It's just for easy passage for procreation. So that's how it works. So these are the signs that you need to pay attention to when you are ovulating. These are the signs that enables you to know that I am ovulating, I am ready for a baby. And if you don't want a baby, you better run from sex. When you are ovulating, run from sex, because if you don't run, you're gonna have a baby. Because why? A matured egg has been released into the fallopian tube, waiting to be fertilized. So I've popped a video on how to calculate your menstrual cycle. I'll pop the link in the description box. I've popped a video on how to calculate your menstrual cycle in an irregular. I've popped a video on family planning. I've popped a lot of videos. So I'll pop them in the comment section. Do well to go through them if you have the time. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you in another juicy video. Bye for now.